found another waiter and relieved him of 2 fresh glasses of bubbly. "I'm still working on this one," Alex protested, shouting to be heard above the din. "Who said either of these is for you, my dear?" Clicquot replied, draining one in a single gulp. Oh, what the hell. Live a little, Alex thought. She polished off her own glass and seized another from the waiter's tray. "You are a devil," Clicquot said conspiratorially. "Come, follow me." She led Alex up a highly polished chromium spiral staircase, her midnight blue silk dress billowing in the breeze like the spinnaker of a grand sailing vessel as they climbed the stairs. The deck they entered was open to the sea and as dark as its murky depths. A warm breeze wafted over the ship's gunwales as it steamed ahead. Clicquot guided them to a terrace overlooking the vessel's stern and dropped into a cushioned rattan deck chair. A glass-bottomed swimming pool 2 decks below in the ship's beach club shimmered like sky-blue plasma. Behind them, a ribbon of luminous white foam split the sea, illuminated by a waxing gibbous moon hovering over La Baie des Anges, the Bay of Angels. Clicquot continued to sip her champagne, staring ahead blankly, looking pensive. Maybe it was the champagne, but tonight she seemed troubled by some unspoken angst. One moment she was a lively flame, the next a smoldering candle doused by some foreboding from within. Madam? Oops, not a flame thrower. "I'm not your boss anymore, Alex, and outside of office hours, I cease being the Secretary General of Interpol. Well, mostly. So tonight, here on this boat, I am simply Celeste." Alex waited a beat before speaking. "Celeste, is everything okay?" Clicquot leaned back in her chair and stared out to sea, taking another sip of champagne. Finally, the edges of her mouth curled up slightly. "You are an impressive woman, Alex. Before Interpol snapped you up, borrowed you from the FBI, you had already established yourself as a formidable investigator. And, of course, your military accomplishments are legendary. But we still had no idea what we were getting into when you signed on to your secondment." Alex leaned back against the pillowy seat cushion and kicked off her boat shoes. "Despite your actions being what your former FBI handlers called insubordinate, what you did in Paris helped establish Interpol as a preeminent policing organization, not merely one that acts as an administrative liaison among its member agencies. You single-handedly advanced global policing by a decade. We're going to miss you, Alex. In fact, I already do." For what the FBI had labeled insubordination, Alex's employment was terminated, and with it, her secondment to Interpol had ended. The Department of Justice didn't subscribe to her exigent circumstances defense or appreciate the Machiavellian methods she had employed in Paris. For Alex, though, a morally imperative goal justified any means to achieve it. And a soon-to-explode nuclear warhead fit within that definition. Alex wanted to ask her friend what was going on, but sensing the looming question, Clicquot silenced the thought with a gently waved hand. "Chief Brassard lobbied hard to bring you into the organization," Clicquot continued. "I am indebted to him for his foresight. From the outset, I had reservations about your hard-charging methods. But despite my more conservative inclinations, Martin convinced me you would be a strong asset to Interpol. You have proved him most perceptive." "Well, I'm glad. Chief Brassard became like a second father to me. I never wanted to leave Interpol, but my actions had consequences."